It's a case of road rage that ended in murder. Almost 30 years ago, someone shot and killed Benny Smith in the middle of the day in Brunswick County. It's a crime that's still unsolved. It was June 21st, 1979, on P Landing Road.
It's about 2 miles off of Highway 17.
Captain Phil Perry with the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office says it was around 1:45 in the afternoon.
There was a Buick Electra, possibly a dark green, a late model Buick Electra 225, traveling towards Thomasburg.
Perry says 26-year-old Benny Smith and his friend James Lee were on a motorcycle headed in the same direction.
Benny attempted to pass, and as he passed, got upside of the Electra 225. The driver of that vehicle pulled to the left, running him off of the road.
Smith and the driver in the Buick started yelling at each other.
They ended up having an argument about the reasoning for running him off the road like that, according to the passenger on the motorcycle.
Perry says it escalated quickly.
The subject in the vehicle pulled out a small handgun and started firing.
He says Lee jumped into a ditch.
Benny was struck one time in the head. Shots went through a motorcycle helmet.
Perry says the shooter never got out of his car.
When he drove off, according to everybody there, he was in no rush.
Despite a witness and several neighbors all watching.
You would think after shooting somebody and you got a witness there or a couple of witnesses there, that he would have floored it and hightailed it down the road, but he didn't.
After he was gone, Perry says Lee got out of the ditch.
He went up to the victim and had to move the bicycle, the motorcycle, off of the victim.
Smith died 2 days later at the hospital. Investigators put together a composite sketch of the shooter. Witnesses say it was a man in his 30s or 40s. They say his car had some writing or a sign on the side of it. Perry says the man shot Smith with a .25 caliber gun. Lots of clues, but still no answers 3 decades later.
Several people have been interviewed over the years, and they have more or less been eliminated.
And while they don't know who did it, Perry says detectives do have an idea of what they're looking for.
A yearbook in Columbus County. Very possible suspects from that county.
Yearbooks from around 1957 through 1967.
Someone that resembles this shot that we have here, this composite.
Someone who could be the shooter behind a murder that all started behind the wheel.
Road rage.
Deadly road rage that remains unsolved. If you have any yearbooks from that time or any other information, please call the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office to see this story and other unsolved cases in the Cape Fear. Go to waytv3.com/unsolved after the show. Don't do that just yet. We still have your morning headlines and a last look at weather and traffic when we come back.